flickering neon sign of the arcade cast long, dancing shadows across the rain-slicked pavement. It was late, far too late for a kid my age to be out, but the lure of the new Shadow Realm game was too strong to resist. My allowance was gone, every last coin spent on spectral hunters and pixelated demons. As I finally stumbled out, the heavy, damp air clung to me like a shroud. That's when I saw him. Standing by the alleyway, half hidden in the gloom, was a man who seemed to absorb the scant light around him. He was tall, gaunt, and his eyes, even from a distance, glinted with an unsettling intensity. A faint, dry rasp escaped his lips, a sound that seemed to scrape against the silence of the deserted street. "Lost, little one." His voice slithered towards me like a viper through dry leaves. My heart hammered against my ribs. I clutched the worn plastic of my arcade prize, a cheap plastic skull with glowing red eyes tighter. "No," I managed, my voice barely a squeak. "I'm going home." He took a step forward, his movements unnervingly fluid, like smoke coalescing. "Home is so far away. Why rush?" He extended a hand, long, bony fingers splayed. They seemed to twitch, almost independently. "Perhaps you'd like to see something more interesting." A cold dread washed over me. It wasn't just his appearance, though that was enough to send shivers down my spine. It was the way he spoke, the way his eyes seemed to bore into me, promising secrets I didn't want to know. As he moved closer, a faint, sickly sweet odor emanated from him, like overripe fruit left to rot. I can't," I stammered, backing away. He chuckled, a dry, rattling sound. "Oh, but you can. Everyone can. You just need a little persuasion." His hand twitched again, and for a fleeting moment, I thought I saw a flicker of something dark, something ancient, coalesce around his fingertips. It was like looking into a void, a brief glimpse of an abyss that threatened to swallow me whole. Panic surged. I turned and ran, my sneakers slapping against the wet asphalt. I didn't dare look back, but I could hear him. Not running, not quite. It was a shuffling, scuttling sound, impossibly fast, impossibly close. The air around me grew colder, the shadows deepening, twisting into grotesque shapes. The plastic skull in my hand felt strangely warm, its red eyes glowing brighter, a desperate, futile beacon against the encroaching darkness. I burst through my front door, slamming it shut, fumbling with the lock. I could hear him outside, a low murmur, a whisper that seemed to seep through the wood. "You can't hide forever," it hissed. "The realm always finds its own." I never saw him again that night, but the chilling echo of his words, the unnatural cold, and the brief, terrifying glimpse of the void around his hands, they've never truly left me. The arcade lights still flicker, but now, when I see the shadows lengthen, I always feel a prickle of that same icy dread. Welcome to the Aqeela Files. If you think you can escape what lurks in the shadows, you're already lost. Subscribe if you dare.